Now, in the last video of the Bible study we did, we looked at John chapter 3, verse 20. But now we're going to look at verse 21. Now I read John chapter 3, verse 21. I read, "But whosoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what they have done has been done in the sight of God." Verse 22. "After this, Jesus and his disciples went out into the Judean countryside, where he spent some time with them and baptized." 23. "Now John also was baptizing at Aenon near Salim, and because there were plenty of water, and people were coming and being baptized." 24. "This was before John was put in prison." 25. "An argument developed between some of John's disciples and a certain Jew over the matter of ceremonial washing." 26. "They came to John and said to him, 'Rabbi, that man who was with you on the other side of Jordan, the one you testified about, look, he is baptizing, and everyone is going to him.' 27. To this John replied, 'A person can receive only what is given them from heaven.' 28. You yourselves can testify that I said I am not the Messiah, but am sent ahead of him. 29. The bride belongs to the bridegroom. The friend who attends the bridegroom waits and listens for him, and is full of joy when he hears the bridegroom's voice. That joy is mine and is now complete." Let me tell you, a lot of people do not get the message here, but I want to say something. Do you know that the Jews tried to set confusion, tried to poison John the Baptist's heart against Jesus Christ? Well, they thought that, as usual, the ministry of God was a competition and a business place. If you know the Jews, like we've been reading from the book of John, you know that the Jews looked at the kingdom of God as a business. They looked at the kingdom of God as a competition. That's why the Pharisees and the Sadducees were called vipers and brutes and evil people by Jesus Christ, because they were what? They were very, very business-wise, business-like with the kingdom of God, selling and buying. It was transactional. Their worship for God was transactional and purely transactional. So everything going on in the synagogue was transactional. It was a point where they had to be competing among themselves. So let's say something clear. Let's get something clear now. Now, some of the Jews who had seen Jesus Christ baptizing opposite sides and John the Baptist baptizing felt that, well, this is business as usual. This is transactional as usual. Well, these are prophets, our transactional people. Let's go and sow some seed of discord. So they went to John. They did not go to Jesus Christ. They went to John. Listen. And they tried to turn John's heart and tell John that, look, there's a competition you have. Okay? If you read the whole thing in depth, you're going to see that they're pointing towards competition. And that's when John the Baptist said, well, no, I am the forerunner. This is your Messiah. Do you know what? I'm happy. He is the one that has been sent out from heaven. So what was John the Baptist saying? Well, you better go to that man to baptize you. You better go to Jesus Christ to baptize you. You better go to that person you're saying that to baptize you, because he's the